Hi everyone. Really looking forward to showcasing what the Star Horizon network layer is all about. Just a quick disclaimer in terms of the earnings, as we're going to be showing some of the components around the compensation plan. Just wanted to take a moment just to say that there's a disclaimer relative to the earning ability within the Star Horizon network. So what is Star Horizon? As you've heard here, Star Horizon is really the innovative network layer that is a massive multiplayer open network world, which has the exclusive rights to still Star Vara the universe. And that's why this is so exciting. So everything that you've seen within Star Vara, the open world universe, is going to be made available to you to be able to access and sell through Star Horizon. And that's really creating an incredible limitless earning potential in terms of really bringing the Web 2 and the Web 3 layers together through these NFTs, DeFi, and GameFi protocols. Why is that so exciting? Because if we had to take a step back in terms of what is the opportunity for the networkers? The opportunity for the networkers is really looking in terms of how the gaming industry has recorded record returns off the back of cosmetics and loot boxes on the basis of the rarity and the various mechanics that Dom has just spoken about. And it's really merging that in terms of the opportunity from a network perspective through both these brands. So Star Horizon is going to be able to sell the Star Vara content set in terms of the digital assets. Why is that important? If you look in terms of where Star Vara is positioned from a gaming perspective, it's certainly ticking the boxes in terms of the tokenomic plan. We have an incredible bond system that's creating the economy that feeds both the Vara token and the gameplay from a gaming perspective. The NFT sales, the cosmetics, the loot boxes are really adding to the economy and the opportunity there in order for the networkers through Star Horizon to be able to earn revenue. If we look here in terms of where we're at from a gaming revenue perspective, and this is just an holistic view of how big this opportunity really is, from the likes of Fortnite, Roblox, Overwatch, Modern Warfare. I mean, Dom, correct me if I'm wrong. We normally talk about this all the time. You know, you're looking at Modern Warfare and you're looking at Overwatch. These numbers were achieved in record time, not years, sometimes in weeks and in months. So it's really incredible to see how gaming is merged in terms of the new cosmetic world. And here it is, folks. This is what it's really about from a cosmetic perspective, why they have value. Dom's spoken about it in terms of gamers, such as myself, spending hours and hours creating rarity in these items through time that they've invested in these games. And that's really then setting the Star Horizon solution apart, in that they have the opportunity to be able to trade these items through their access packs that you're acquiring in this pre-promotional phase, and really obviously creating value in terms of both economies. And here it is, folks. I can't begin to tell you how exciting this is. We're in the pre-promotional phase. From a Star Horizon perspective, it's really around direct sales within an open world experience. Yes, you've heard it here first. We're going to be able to interact in the Star Horizon open world planet from March onwards, where we have the ability to be able to leverage the same character design creation component that's built into Star Vara. And this is really going to be your extension in terms of your personality. What does it mean? It means that you're able to create your networking character. You're able to then personalize it through the various cosmetics and NFTs, and then at the same time, give you seamless access to your back office environment. So whilst we're onboarding customers now in the pre-promotional phase on a light onboarding through your phone, having access to your back office, the game changer is certainly going to be from March when we roll out the networking open world. This is how you're going to see the world. Obviously not with your network layer open, but you're going to be able to walk around and interact. We won't necessarily be having these Zoom calls anymore. You'll be able to have events. You'll be able to interact in this open world with other networkers around the world, and also more importantly, have seamless access to your back office functions. So here is an example of how the translation of the light onboarding flow through access from your mobile phone could be and would be an experience in terms of the new network layer that we're creating. And then further to that, as Dom's already explained, from a accessibility in terms of the crypto layer, it's ensuring that the crypto layer is there in the background when you need it. You have ease of access to it. So it's not always front and center. What is front and center is you building your network, interacting in the open world, and then having the crypto layer to be able to do transactions. From a technology perspective, we've already spoken about this in terms of the low-cost scalability. I just want to point that out for one moment, in that, as Dom said, you know, from 3 megabytes an hour, really this experience is accessible off the mobile phone in terms of the way that you're going to be able to grow your network using a low-cost solution. From a networking layer perspective, this gets me excited. I hope this gets you guys excited that's on this call. We're looking in terms of, because of our smart contracts, giving you instant access to your funds. This does happen through a process in terms of going through the KYC process. And then further to that, the payouts happen within a 36, 24-hour period. The reason being for that is that you're able to then cash out, go through KYC, and you're then able to have instant access to your money. From a node staking perspective, I'm going to explain that to you in a minute. We've got this great earn program that I'll cover right now in terms of the next slide, and really the smart wallet technology that's facilitating the payment onboarding and the transaction within the network layer. From a digital consumables perspective, same around what is a space exploration game without spaceships, just to showcase the depth of all the opportunity in terms of the various ships and the like available. There's a whole number of them that are going to be made available in the access pack. So at a $400 pack and a $1,000 pack in terms of your access to the Star Horizon network, we have made these Star Horizon ships, exclusive ships available, different attributes. You're able to sell these in the months to come on the open market exchange. But just giving you an idea of the variety and the scale and the opportunity in terms of these digital assets. I'm very excited about this. These are some of the condos that are going to be available within the networking layer. Here, you're going to be able to have your own eventing and your own experience in terms of networking amongst yourselves and obviously with your colleagues in your downline. Here's another example of the premium product range from a condo perspective. And then further, how these are actually built out. I can tell you, Alan and George were here at the head office on a global scale, and we were interacting in one of the lofts, and you know, the fish were moving in the fish tank, and we were having our meetings virtually, which is very, very exciting and to come in March. From a loot box perspective, if you're looking in terms of the packs, there are 3 packs available: $100, $400, and $1,000. We've packed that with immense value in terms of providing digital consumables and assets that are immediately available to you when we launch the next phase of this project prior to the launch of the open world. And here you have the ability to get access to some of those rare items that Dom spoke about in terms of the game mechanics. Further to that, a lot of the networkers are asking, well, what is availability to us in terms of the brand packs and the marketing collateral and the social media collateral? I can tell you, we've made a whole lot of content available so that you know when we drop a new pack, when we're dropping a new item, these items in terms of the digital assets are available to you. So this is just a light example of what's available in terms of social media. So you know you're positioning the right message from the brand in terms of Star Vara assets through the Star Horizon network. Further to that, this is an example of what the in-game auction house would look like. So if you're asking the question, but I'm not a gamer, I'm a networker, how do I interact with the gamers within the economy? And that is certainly through the marketplace. So just as you're trading assets at the moment through the likes of OpenSea, some of the big platforms, Binance and such, you'll be able to do so through our in-game auction house. So if I've got the golden poofer jacket and Dom's a gamer and he really wants to have access to it, you'll be able to trade it as a network. And just an amazing caveat, as you're buying these packs, you're also earning on your binary, which I'm going to touch on now in a minute. So the economics of it, very straightforward. Dom's already spoken about this, so is Greg. An innovative system in terms of subscription within the gaming layer, giving a really robust tokenomics that's really simple to understand. On the back of subscription burning with regards to the bond, we have a deflationary token, which is exciting for you as the networkers, because built into the packs from the pre-promotional side, we've given you Vara token vouchers that will be available in the weeks to come. From a binary perspective, on an earn point of view, I'm calling it the power of 5. I'm keeping it simple. On the one hand, you've got the love of everything Star Horizon. It's around the amazing product Star Vara, which is what you're selling. It's around the commission that we'll show you in a minute. Certainly the recognition. It's not only around having virtual events, physical events on our roadmap. We will show you in the coming weeks on these corporate calls how that's going to translate into physical eventing and recognition. Certainly incentives that's more than just the binary program, and the sociability of it in terms of how you're going to be able to interact in this incredible Star Horizon open world soon to be launched. On the left-hand side, around the earn program, also keeping it simple so that you can sell it quite easily into your network. You can understand your earning ability. Just obviously referring back to the disclaimer on the earning side of it. It's around the velocity bonus. It's unlocking your fast start bonus as you're getting going. We're giving you the opportunity to earn your pack value back with the unlocking of 2 cells to your left, 2 cells to your right. The star bonus is the core to the binary. And then further to that, the matching bonus, ascension bonus pools, and Orionus bonus, which is my favorite, is really giving you value as you're climbing up on the ranks. Caveat to you folks, this is obviously phased. Alan will talk to you guys now in terms of us having the ability to bring this forward to you because of the power of the network and everyone on this call. So a lot of these components are being rolled out in the back office over the coming days and weeks. So it's very exciting. Make sure once you've onboarded yourself that you're constantly checking in the back office to see how you're ranking, see how you check matching on the matching bonus and falling into the different ascension pools. Right. So thank you very much, everyone. That's just a very passionate view in terms of where we're at from a Star Horizon point of view. I hope you liked the presentation, and yeah, looking forward to having you guys on board.